Good morning. So just want to start the day off by taking a look at USO. I just want to point out the significant price difference between USO, which is based on which purchases front month futures versus the current month that we're trading on the futures, just the significant price difference. So what we're seeing here is backwardation, and this is not typical. But what this is saying is that oil now is more valuable than oil in the future. At least that's the market's view of it right now. So that's just something to be aware of going into today's trading. On top of that, we have 8:30 employment news, and then 9:15 we have European monetary policy coming in. So going to stay away from trading the currencies today, but looking at the S&P 500, a lot of weakness came in yesterday. And at this moment, it does look like we are consolidating to likely break lower as what I would say is the highest likelihood of today's price action. However, the news coming at 8:30, I want to sit on the sidelines until that does happen to see if we can get a more clear picture on where today might be headed. Just flipping through the index markets, if I had to pick one to short, it would be the NASDAQ. But let me say that with a bit of caution, because today, if we do not continue to break lower here, there is a lot of room to the upside. In other words, this could be one of those violent upside rallies that we just want to stay out of the way of if it does happen. I don't think that's a likely chance for today, but just something we want to be aware of, that if we start seeing a violent move to the upside, to just take a step back. But for right now, I'm just going to be watching the NASDAQ for an opportunity to sell. Then when it comes to oil, I'm going to stay away from oil today, and then gold has essentially done what we were looking to have it do. So at this point, it is still looking very weak and could go much lower. But that is not something that I feel like I have any edge on at this point. So at this point in time, it's broken down. It looks weak, but not something that I think is a tradable condition. Still not seeing anything on natural gas. Copper looks like it did break down as well, along with gold. Has now come into an area that I think it makes sense that we're pausing here from a daily standpoint. This is where we're going to see a lot of buyers step in. It doesn't mean that we're going to go straight back up, but it just makes sense that we're definitely going to pause here, and we already have. So things I'm going to be looking for today on copper, if we start to see significant strength coming in, I'd be looking to take a few long opportunities, but I'm going to wait for those to happen. And then for sell opportunities, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the NASDAQ today and see what happens with that. So good luck today. It's not the clearest of markets, so definitely nothing wrong with sitting on the sidelines today.